Outstanding. Welcome to City World Radio. This is Bill Russo, and I am joined by AC Lowe, otherwise known as Anthony Lofaso, for the premiere broadcast of the AC Lowe Bill Russo show for this evening.
Hello, Bill, and just wonderful being here. We're very excited. As you can see, the place is packed here in Bernals, 132 Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy. And it's just very exciting to me that we're going to have our program, the Bill Russo ACO Show. And I understand it's going to be produced by Fab Intro, of which you are the executive producer.
Well, I am the executive producer of Fab Intro, and the programs that you will be listening to and watching will be produced by the Fab Intro Network and will be available in the future on www.fabintro.com. And I'm so happy and delighted to be joined by my partner AC Lowe, who has an incredible background and experience in the media, in the arts, and we will be talking to Anthony a little later on, and we will be sharing our stories, our lives, our backgrounds for you, our listeners, and our viewers. We are so glad to be here in this great environment, Roberto's Clam House, 132 Mulberry Street. We'll be broadcasting here on Monday evening, so come on down between 7 and 8 p.m. on Monday evenings, right here in Manhattan, New York City. If you're out of town, book now, come down to see the Bill Russo AC Lowe show.
Book now or forever hold your peace. That's what we're telling you. Come on down and come on and see us. What an exciting day, and so many things today. I mean, today we have the inauguration of the 44th president for his second term in office, Barack Obama, and today's also Martin Luther King Day, and all the symbolism connected with all of that, Bill, all of the activity, all of the action connected with that. Just so exciting.
I think it's fantastic that those days coincided. So meaningful, so symbolic, and it means that this country is a diverse nation, and whatever your background, whatever child is born, they have the ability to grow up to be president of the United States. And this is a great day for our nation, and whatever your politics are, let's support our President Barack Obama in his next and final term of President of the United States.
Well said, Bill, well said. You know, it was very touching for me that Medgar Evers' widow gave the invocation, and it was a wonderfully worded and well-delivered expression of faith, of confidence, and most of all, of unity. I found it remarkable. She made no comment about any particular religion. She didn't refer to Christianity or Judaism, but only in a creator for all of us, which so it can encompass all people, regardless of where they come from. And that's been the dream of America. And I noticed also, I made note that we had an African-American president, a Jewish master of ceremonies, and a Puerto Rican judge to swear them in. So you had a black, a Jew, and a Puerto Rican. And that's really a dramatic change in the format of America, and it reflects who Americans are, who we are, all over this nation.
Well, I think many of us in our careers, in the places where we worship, the schools that we've attended, and the schools that have enrollment now, whether it's at the elementary level, even kindergarten, pre-K, all of these places, all of these institutions, the church, the school, the workplace, mass transit, is where people come into contact, mingle, get to know each other, social occasions, radio shows, and diversity is only as good as the interactions that are held at a very human and basic level. And having an African American president and having a diverse government, having diverse representatives, gives more credence, if you will, gives more strength to that everyday diversity that takes place in our society.
Again, well said. You know, one of the things that I hope that we can do here going forward with City World Radio is to try and find out some more about you, Bill Russo. We've heard you on your program, we've heard your music, we've listened to your guests, we've learned a great deal over a long period of time that you broadcast for 3 years with the old forgotten, never to be forgotten, Chantani Broadcasting Network. So we want to find out something about you. Are you a New York boy?
Are you the FBI?
Are you a New York boy?
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
Hey!
And we now have a basketball team in Brooklyn.
Yes, we're well aware, and boy, the traffic wasn't bad enough at 4:30.
But I've also emigrated to New Jersey, so I currently reside in New Jersey, but born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Well, I have my origins. My roots are in Coney Island, where I was born on West 2nd Street, not far from a block called West Street, near Lincoln High School. Our family had to move from that neighborhood in the 1960s to another neighborhood in Brooklyn known as Marine Park, where I went to public school 207, and from there went on to its local junior high school, Marine Park Junior High School, and had a great time. It was a great neighborhood. It was just a great experience growing up in that neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York, and as well for children growing up now. You know, they always say, oh, those were the days. Well, these are the days, and it's up to us to make these the days for us. So I've had a great experience growing up both in Coney Island until the age of 9, and then in Marine Park until the age of 23.
Now, you went to junior high school in Coney Island, you went to a very prestigious high school in the state.
Well, junior high school was in Marine Park, and then I took several entrance exams, and the one that was really attractive to me was the technical high school known as Brooklyn Technical High School, which is one of the premier high schools in the city of New York, offering, at the time and still now, engineering and other technical courses, as well as great college preparatory academic classes. At the time they offered the high school, Brooklyn Tech, they offered Spanish and French. I took 3 years of French. Je parle pas de français.
Well, it reminds me, I took German, and it hasn't served me very well.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Mauser Ganzen? Sie kannst du Deutsch?
I beg your pardon.
What I should have done was learn how to speak so you must have had an excellent background in order to qualify to entrance examination, highly competitive, a few seats in each freshman class, and you must have been very qualified and a good student in order to achieve that. Because I know that I personally failed the test for Brooklyn, as well as both Bronx High School and the Stuyvesant High School. I think I was only New Yorker that could fail. I was rejected by all three.
That may be true, but those setbacks mean nothing when we finally do get around to speaking to Anthony LaFaso about his life and his career and his tremendous accomplishments. Vince Lombardi said success is not in never failing, but success is rising each time you fail. So I like to use that quote because anyone who's a success has had to taste a sense of failure or setback or serious challenge. And that's what life is all about, meeting those challenges in life, overcoming and continuing on. We were talking earlier about the inauguration of Barack Obama. Here's a man who had a very challenging early life, raised by a single mother, and yet he managed, through persistence, through the oversight of his mother, to excel academically in his life and move on to greater heights. And certainly the President of the United States is a very, very lofty position for